Hi, I'm Jacqueline Ware, and I also go by Jay. I'm one of the three panelists that will be joining you after we perform. So you've seen an amazing film documentary called Mr. Soul, and it was powerful. It's incredible to me that they were able to maintain their composure and be exquisite professionals with all the problems that were going on outside the building. So what we're going to do right now for you, we are going to perform. And then afterwards, of course, you are going to go into that chat and you will be joining us for a panel discussion. But make sure that you read everyone's bio so that you already know, particularly for CJ and for Ashanti, how incredibly talented they are. So without ado, CJ Dudley will be performing a spoken word piece.
Black in America, an American Black. Not to be confused with an African American, because I ain't never been to Africa, and I dare someone to send me back. Now, that's no disrespect to my African brothers and sisters. I love you with all my heart. But understand, I was born and raised in Seattle, Washington, so when labeling me American is where it starts. Now, life for a Black person in America is never dull and full of action. But if you don't live it, you might not get it. So let me break it down like a fraction. Not all Black people are hoods and thugs. Not all Black people sell and do drugs. Not all Black people want to take your purse. Ask me what I do for a living. I work. I have a nice office. My desk is dope, but stereotypical undertones make it hard to cope. But I'm an upstanding citizen, so I keep my hope. But being Black in America, I'm walking a tightrope. See, life ain't fair. Reaganomics. Get ran up on his empty pockets. You ain't got nothing on you. He clicked and clock it. You close your eyes praying that the Lord gonna stop it. Now, if I steal on this fool, then I hope he drop it. I might rob him. I'll take his hat and wallet. I'll put him on World Star, and I'll make him watch it. Wait. Stop it. See, it's back to reality. I'm back on the scene. Everything that just happened was all a daydream, except the gun's still present. Dude's still mean. Honestly, it's taking everything not to scream. I ain't a thug. I ain't a gangster. I just got caught slipping. And if this is how I died, and Lord, please forgive him. Oh, but then I seen one time blow up the spot. Ain't never been so happy in my life to see a cop. Then the dude gets spooked and he dropped his Glock. He took off down the alley and he circled the block. I said, yo, police. I waved my hand in the air. Dude just tried to rob me and he ran down there. Then the cop swerved up. He jumped out the coupe, pulled out the heat and said, hands up or I'll shoot. Woo! Boy, now I'm really tripping. I don't know what to do. Oh, but I put my hands up because my mama ain't raised no fool. Don't shoot, officer. I committed no crime. Man, I'm so sick and tired of you thugs in your lines. Say one more word, I'll put 5 in your gut. Now get on the ground and keep your mouth shut. Thugs think you slick. Now what city you repping? You on the wrong side of town with an illegal weapon. Now you got it all wrong, man. That ain't my gun. Why you think I waved you down and chose not to run? He put his knee in my back. He slapped on the cuffs, forearm around the neck, and now he's choking me up. And now my breath is getting short and I'm losing my vision. And then he grasped me over the head and said, stop resisting. I could see the people panicking. Ain't coming to get me though, but everybody got their phone out taking a video. So is this how I die? By a cop that's so smug? Honestly, I prefer getting shot by a thug. See, politicians and police all standing in unity. One less Black man means a better community. They get a paid vacate and granted immunity. And you wonder why Black people riot and mutiny? Man, flash back to the 50s. I'm bringing it up. When they was torching Black folk and they was stringing them up. When the KKK was patrolling at night, looking for a Black face they could smash with a pipe. I'm talking kids, preteens, young adults, and old people. All they ever wanted was a chance to be equal. We hit them with the civil rights, boy. We swerved on them. Political response? Hoses turned on them. Can't use the same bathroom or drink the same water. You get attacked at the lunch counter, placing an order to the back of the bus, gotta stay in your place, disrespect a white person and vanish without a trace. See, We Shall Overcome was the song that we sing till America showed us how you blow the face off a king. Now with no rights and no hope, you wonder what's next? Boy, keep your hand out their pocket while they cross out an X. Seemed like the government's content with having local enemies. And when they tried to do right, they even snuffed out the Kennedys. I don't know, man. It just seems like the law ain't nothing more than white thugs with black slugs with a clip and a steel Mac. Yo, I'm amazed that Obama's cap ain't been peeled back. We hungry for justice, boy. We stay starving. Skittles and iced tea. See, that's Trayvon Martin. You want to buy a cigarette? Don't ask me, partner, because I can't breathe. That's Eric Garner. Who gonna get popped next? This just a roll of the dice. And I'd avoid swing sets, surrender like Tamir Rice. Now they say it's part of the job, but it's more. We all know. And don't drop your wallet, because that's a Madu Diallo. See, the list goes on. I'll continue to count down. Dante Hamilton, John Crawford, Ezell Ford, and Mike Brown. Sandra Bland, Tanisha Anderson, it just ain't right. Michael Elia, Kai Gurley, Tony Robinson, and Philip White. Let me explain something to you, man. Tamir Rice was a 12-year-old Black child alone in a park, and he took one to the chest. Meanwhile, a grown white man murders 9 Black people in the church, and they give him Burger King and a bulletproof vest. Now let the media tell it, 9 Black people were slain. See, I find that disrespectful, because one of them 9 had a senator in front of his name. Now, maybe it's just me, but this also seems like a very subtle attack on the judicial. I mean, you know, knocking off a state official. See, I'm willing to bet anything that if the roles were reversed and the shooter was Black, they would have made that fool headbutt a missile. See, but on the contrary, the police were very nice and civil. Now, why when dealing with Black folks, it's never so simple? When will it end? When is the victory won? You see, American politics is built so that nothing ever gets done. So here's what I think. See, I'm gonna shed a little light. I mean, what you doing ain't working, so something new ain't gonna hurt, right? Now, where does it end? Well, it ends where it starts. See, but like Marshawn Lynch, don't nobody want to tackle this beast. It's too many moving parts. I mean, honestly, just by bringing it up, some of y'all out there in internet land, you gonna break on it. But you ain't gonna kill my vibe, baby, because here's my take on it. See, the attack is physical, you understand? But the root, well, that's spiritual. See, and if you don't kill them roots first, then any progress is minimal. We got folks who are cynical, some analytical. I understand that you critical, so let me make it literal. See, it's like when you cut down a tree, you get a better view. You seeing things different, dare to say they brand new. But in a couple of years, that tree starts to grow, but it ain't in your view yet, so you don't even know. But then you look up one day, that tree full grew, you grab your head and say, "Ooh, we forgot to pull the roots." You see, the roots run deep and they don't be playing. And if you never dig them up, you better believe that they stand. Now, imagine what it'd be like if we all start praying. Instead of each other, it would be the demons we slaying. You see, we buried under sin, like a bass under treble. And when you buried, how you supposed to rise to a new level? You see, we need to follow Jesus, but we follow the devil. It's like we really know that fool on a personal level. You see, we all need Jesus. A lot of taking Satan. Y'all can look at me funny if you want to, but you know what I'm saying. See, if we all had Jesus, we'd have love in our hearts. And that, brothers and sisters, is how you win a war on hate before it starts. Now, before I get up out of here, let me make something clear to you. This is not a I hate whites poem, okay? This is a I want rights poem, okay? And understand this is definitely not a I hate cops poem, but more of a when will it stop poem. It's a taking the truth from the bottom to the top poem. I understand it was a long poem. I did my best to put it in some kind of song form, but it's a stop doing wrong poem. Even a Rodney King, why can't we all just get along poem? Being Black in America comes with a lot of stress. Is it fair? No. Is it reality? Yes. So how do I choose to respond in the midst of all the ignorance? Well, simply by saying, God bless. Appreciate you.
Yes, CJ. God bless you vibes. I love that, King. Thank you. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dream of, they really do come true. If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Thank you.
Oh, geez. These two people right here, are they gifted and talented or what? So here we go. So I'm going to do my piece called No Surprise. Of course, I watched the film, and it's interesting how two people can watch the same film and they both will get something entirely different out of it. So this is what I got out of it. No surprise. I remain mystified by the way you feel justified, even morally obliged to demoralize, seek to demonize to the point of genocide due to color and culture. Descending on communities like vultures, intent to hide, no prisoners, no compromise, yet it really should come as no surprise. Efforts to legitimize baseless, deceptive lies. It's no surprise. It's no surprise to see faces contorted in hate, unwilling to be reasonable, participate in a can't we all just get along debate. What makes it so hard to see another man is just a man willing to sick dogs and pull out fire hoses when it is human nature to take a stand, to demand what is fair and right, yet accepted and expected. To accept less than common decency and civil rights. No, I'm good. I'm good on that. But it still comes as no surprise to encounter pushbacks and fear that what was stolen with force and guns, now held dear, could be taken from the oppressor, returned to the rightful ones. It is enough to drive the generally sane insane. To see a slave climb out of a cave, dark, dismal cavity, a pit of captivity, lifting a leg over the edge, seeing the bright sun, freedom and possibilities ahead will fill hearts with terror and dread. It's no surprise as the orchestra rises, strings, woodwinds, brass, and percussion debuting from the pit, fine-tuned from trauma, breaking ground, earth, wind, and fire, standing against forces created to hold them down, rejecting superstitions, writing on the wall, Black poets no longer willing to crawl where somewhere over the rainbow, those skies are like blue bells belting out powers as chests begin to swell with pride in our culture, in our strides on television, bridging divides. In art we hide. In art we hide. A cocoon insulated from the chaos, riding protests outside, singing with glee, floating like butterflies inside. No surprise that soul is so cool with a gang of gifted artists, super bad. It makes you mad to see Belafonte Morrison on TV, a strong, gifted poet like Nikki Giovanni, not chained, not beat. Even a president couldn't stomach Carmichael's debate, treating deep-seated hatred with K.O.P.E.K. No surprise. No surprise as leaders on the front lines saw their demise while anger and hostility stoked their fire inside, eyeing the prize on and off the air. The truly determined did not care. Because Broadway will sure enough be funky, and there won't be no sunshine when we gone, and this world won't have no home if we all go away, because there won't be no sunshine when we gone, and this world won't not have a home if we all go away.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicings rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope you really enjoyed our performances. And the three of us will be on a panel. So I hope you enjoy the film. I know you might have quite a few questions that you want to ask us, or even comments that you want to share about how you experienced the movie, how you were moved by it, how it touched you, some thoughts that may have come to you. So you can do that. Don't leave unless you're going to go get a cup of tea, go get something to drink, some water, whatever else you're going to drink, get something in your stomach, and get right back, because on that chat, you are going to link to the Eventbrite. That's what you're going to do, so that you can listen to this panel. And I'm telling you, you will be amazed at the gifts and the knowledge and the experience that these panelists have and will be able to share. I'm gonna see you in a minute. Bye.